In the enchanted realms of kinship studies, scholars embark on a captivating journey through the mystical tapestry of human relationships, where bonds of blood and affinity intertwine to form the intricate network of kinship structures. Like kinship sorcerers, researchers unravel the spells woven into the complex web of family ties, delving into the enchanted territories of lineage, marriage, and the transformative power of kinship systems. The study of kinship becomes a mystical exploration, where the threads of social connections, cultural norms, and the preservation of lineage converge in a narrative that spans the realms of familial ties and communal identity. Lineage conjuring. Lineage becomes a conjuring process in kinship. Kinship sorcerers navigate the magical dynamics of family histories, unraveling the spells that connect communities to their ancestral lineages through the intricate ties of kinship. Affinity alchemy. Affinity becomes a form of alchemy in kinship. Researchers investigate the magical transformations that occur within marital connections, unraveling the spells that shape how families expand, alliances are formed, and relationships are forged through the alchemical bonds of marriage. Symbolic kinship sorcery. Kinship becomes a sorcery in symbolic representation. Practitioners explore the magical dimensions of familial symbols, unraveling the spells that influence how cultural narratives are communicated, identities are formed, and values are transmitted through the symbolic ties of kinship. Kinship chronicles. Kinship chronicles become tales in the enchantment of kinship. Researchers explore the magical narratives of familial ties, unraveling the spells that connect individuals and communities to the timeless stories that define their cultural heritage through the lens of kinship. Transformative family conjuring. Family becomes conjurings in kinship. Kinship sorcerers investigate the magical aspects of familial rituals and traditions, unraveling the spells that transform individuals and communities as they engage with the symbolic and social dimensions of family life. Wisdom of ancestral kinship. Ancestral kinship becomes a form of wisdom in kinship. Researchers explore the magical significance of familial traditions passed down through generations, unraveling the spells that designate certain practices as culturally significant and imbued with historical and symbolic meaning. Language of kinship sorcery. Kinship terms become a sorcery in kinship. Practitioners delve into the magical dimensions of how language is used to convey familial connections, unraveling the spells that convey nuanced narratives of social relationships, roles, and responsibilities within the kinship structure. Mythical kinship spells. Mythical tales become spells in kinship. Researchers explore the magical symbols and representations associated with familial myths, unraveling the spells that convey cultural meanings and connections to the collective imagination through the lens of kinship. Community enchantment through kinship. Community becomes a source of enchantment in kinship. Kinship sorcerers explore the magical aspects of communal participation in familial ties, unraveling the spells that foster a sense of belonging and shared cultural identity through the interconnected web of kinship. Ephemeral kinship chronicles. Kinship narratives become ephemeral chronicles in the enchantment of kinship. Researchers weave together the threads of social connections, cultural norms, and the evolving role of kinship, creating a narrative that captures the enchanted essence of the evolving relationship between communities and their familial ties. In the captivating realm of kinship, the study of human relationships and familial connections becomes a mystical journey through the enchanted forces that shape the intersection of lineage and communal identity. Kinship sorcerers, as scholars are metaphorically described in this context, weave together the threads of social connections, cultural norms, and the preservation of lineage into a narrative that captures the enchanted essence of the evolving relationship between communities and their intricate web of kinship.